Ron from Blastripper here again. I'm going to chat with you about my Dunable Cyclops bass a bit today. But since I'm learning how this goes as I do it, I do want to make a quick correction from my other videos. I misspoke a bit when I said that I don't care about music theory, in that what I really mean is that you don't need to know music theory to make music or be creative. Being a musician is tricky. You face a lot of criticism and rejection, and being told you're wrong about things and how you do things. And I don't know. You don't need to know theory to be a musician. You do need to be intentional. You need to be consistent. And you do need to be in tune with whoever you're playing with, or yourself, or at least you need to be intentionally and consistently out of tune. So yeah, that's more what I meant by when I said I didn't care about music theory. I'll try and use some terms here and there, just so we can all be on the same page, but for the most part, I've been figuring this out as I go, and that's what we're going to keep doing. So the Cyclops bass here is tuned in F standard, and I call it that because the low note is F, almost a full octave below a normal bass, and then I'm tuned in fourths down the 5th fret there. So it's F, A sharp, D sharp, G sharp, and I'm going with the sharps because my sonic research tuner displays notes as sharp instead of flat. That's it. That's why I talk about it that way. But anyways, let's talk about this Cyclops bass because it's awesome. Sasha made me this one a little over a year ago. I had them make it, or I asked them to make it shortly after we released Empty, our last record. I was just looking. Honestly, I had been playing a short scale Cyclops bass that I had them make for me a few years prior, and I love it. I play it all the time, and I was just like, you know what, I need a big one of that bass. So that one's a little different. This one is awesome. But yeah, so when Sasha made the Cyclops bass longer, he tweaked the body style a little bit to help with the balance and just distribute the weight of the instrument a bit better to accommodate for the longer neck. So it sits really well on a strap as far as I'm concerned. Some people might want it to be up higher or whatever, but this is comfortable for me. I've also always worn my bass a bit lower because I do a lot of chords in like these lower note positions here, chords, octaves, and such, and having to just hold that for as long as I am, having the bass a bit lower, just feels natural to me. It has a 35-inch scale, so it is an inch scale or an inch longer than a normal scale bass. I know you can go longer, but I am an average-sized human. I'm 5'8", so anything that much longer, it just kind of gets harder and unwieldy for me to play. And also when it comes to like a fan fret or like a multi-scale instrument, I feel like those work really well if you want to play a lot of notes. But I'm more interested in playing one note a lot of times. And I hope that makes sense. Some other cooler things about the Dunable, it's got a hipshot A-style bridge on it here. These are pretty important for the low string tunings and such. If you notice, it's got a slot on the back there so that the string can just go straight through. You can see there's a pretty heavy taper on that 192 there. Yeah, cool, rattle. There's a single D-Bird pickup, which is their Thunderbird style humbucker. I have it in the P bass position because honestly, that's what works best for me. I love a P bass, but I also like doing my own thing. So this is kind of like my own version of a P bass on steroids. I've played dual pickup basses in the past and things with like a pickup in like the Music Man spot. And just for me and like playing with pick, playing with distortion, something about this pickup placement, especially in a 2-guitar band, just sits really, really well in the mix for me. Adding that bridge pickup in here, you do get more definition, but I feel like something gets lost in the mid-range and it kind of scoops things. Again, it's a very cool sound, but in my experience, like it worked best when I've recorded in like a 2-guitar band with, or a 1-guitar band with a 2 pickup bass. Talking's hard. Anyways. Cool. So it's got badass tuners on it. So I believe those are also hip shot. And Sasha was pretty cheeky, and my bass has a 420 serial number, which is pretty funny. Last things are Schaller style strap locks, which is really difficult to say now that I'm trying to say it. And then it's just got a black, like, I think nitro finish. I forget what they call it. But yeah, this is an incredible bass. It weighs, I think, maybe 8-9 pounds. I forgot if I said that already, but it's not bad on my shoulder. It balances well. It's super comfortable. As a P-bass guy, almost every instrument I've ever played has had the 1.65-inch P-bass with nut. This particular bass has a 1.5-inch jazz-style nut, and I normally have avoided those because just typically I found them uncomfortable, and I'm so unbelievably glad that I forgot to talk about that detail with Sasha when I asked about this bass, because my short scale has the wider width, but this one doesn't. But that might have been the final thing that cracked the code for me in making the F-tuning enjoyable to play, let alone something that I just think is fun. But yeah, here, I'll play a little bit of it. So again, we got our low string, and Quilter V803 and a Tyrant 2x15. I'll do a video about all of that again soon. Or I guess not again. But anyways, here's the bass clean. Clean bass, so I'm going to turn on the Bong Ripper parallel distortion pedal here. I don't know how to do these demos, guys. Yeah, I haven't played that in years.
Thanks, y'all.